Hey, aloha kako. All right, well, this is what I woke up to this morning. The news that the United Nations is trying to basically just make pedophilia a human right. I mean, you can't even call them pedophiles anymore. They're minor attracted person or a map. Some bill is being presented in the state of California to provide reparations for all the African Americans in the state or up to a certain age or whatever, as a way to say sorry for slavery. You know what I say to that? How about fuck you? First of all, California didn't have slaves. And second of all, fuck you. I'm not paying shit. Fuck you. You were never a slave. I didn't have no fucking slaves. Fuck you. Fucking Black Lives Matters fucking scrubs. Okay? I'm not racist, dude. You have to think you are superior over another race to be racist. I'm not racist. Let's just say the blacks. Bro, I'll tell you straight up. The blacks, the Moors, the ancient blacks, they were responsible for more shit than you would ever even imagine. Science, literature, astronomy, fucking math, language. To say they were an incredibly intelligent group of people is the epitome of an understatement. If you were to see a list of all the modern day inventions, things that we make our lives easier, if you were to see the list of those inventions that were credited towards black people, you'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah, so by no means, in no way, shape, or form am I racist. I don't think I'm superior to any race. Now, you can hate certain aspects, or you can even hate a certain race. You don't gotta like anybody. You have the free will to not like anyone, regardless of their shape or color. You know, you got that right. You know, shouldn't hate anybody though. I mean, you can strongly dislike, but I don't, I don't, I don't hate any. The only thing I hate is fucking liver and onions, peas, pedophiles, and that fucking shit violet crumble. Oh, and candy corn. Okay, there's a list of things I fucking hate. All right, but this shit, it's almost, you think, is this shit real? Am I being punked? Is the shit that's going on right now real? Is California really about ready to give, like, I forget what it was, some crazy amount of money to blacks in the state of California? I'm not paying for that shit. Fuck you, Newsom. You fucking piece of shit. He's Pelosi's nephew, right? Yeah, that says a lot. But that, and then this pedophilia thing. Now, let me touch on that again. Did anybody have a problem with drag queens 3 years ago? Or the transgender people? You want to dress up and act like a girl? Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. It don't affect me. You do what you want. Smoke as many pickles as you can smoke. I don't give a fuck. Unless it starts to affect my life or my daughters. Live and let live. But I tell you what, everything that's going on right now, they're all pieces of a puzzle. Some of the pieces are bigger than others. But all this shit that's going on right now is part of a plan that is decades and decades old. The New World Order. The New World Order. You've got politicians. Bush Sr., he came straight up and said, yeah, blah, 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 we will create a New World Order. So it's no secret. It's not a conspiracy. It's not tinfoil hat bullshit. It's real. Okay? the the Great Reset and just the quest for this new world order, it's real. And all these things are part of it. They are all part of it. I just wonder where this transgender pronoun fucking entitled bullshit comes into play. Where does the indoctrination of the transgender bullshit in our children come into play? What part could that play in the new world order? And I think, okay, well, it's another means of division, okay, and it's another means of division. It's perhaps another means to dismantle the family, dissolve the family. You know, um, I'll just put it this way again: none of this shit is by accident. It's all orchestrated, and it all has its place within their evil plan. But you know what? As soon as you give in to the fear, as soon as you just roll over and accept it, you're done. You know, I honestly believe, well, I believe in the second coming of Jesus Christ, but I honestly believe that if if all of God's children, the good ones, the moral ones, the kind ones, the loving ones, just we'll wrap it up, the good ones, if they all came together, the collective good, that collective love, that collective positive energy would be immeasurable and unstoppable. What people fail to realize is this: there is power in numbers, and we outnumber them by leaps and bounds. We outnumber them by so much. When I say we and them, I mean the good people and not the evil people, the sectaric people, the, the pedos, the elitists. We outnumber them. Yeah, they serve a very powerful, their god, Satan. So yeah, there's no denying he's very powerful, and there's sadly no denying that even while there is power in numbers in a good sense, there's also power in numbers in a bad sense. You know, those evil people, they wield some power. They get pull. But regardless of the whole numbers thing, good will prevail. It takes a while sometimes. Sometimes you think, geez, is it ever going to happen? But it will. It will. Guys, you got to remember, where is good from? What is good born of? Born of God and His Son, Jesus Christ. So it can't help it. It can't help but win. But I say, what's up next? What is next week going to bring us? And every week it's something new, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 things, And what kind of trips me out is the truth. It's out there to be seen. It's out there to be seen. It's blatant. They're not even trying to hide this shit anymore. The demonic worshipers, the people that worship Satan and the Illuminati and who've sold their souls for their success, they're fucking blatant. And again, I'll tell you why. And this was pointed out to me. Those people, the evil people, they say it's their belief. Well, if we come right out and say what we're doing, if we're honest about it, then nobody can talk shit, because all we got to do is say, we told you. You didn't do anything about it. Fuck, we told you what we're doing. We made it pretty obvious, So I guess that's their this escape clause or whatever. But I think desperate times call for desperate measures. Okay, so as far as the child trafficking goes, and the pedophilia, and all that shit, much of it run through the dark web. Don't try to tell me that this country does not have the technology to track down in 1 second the source of every bit of that shit that's on the dark web. I'm not buying that for a minute. Okay, so you say, well, why isn't it being done? Well, we know why it's being done. Because the world's government, the world's most wealthy, are all in on it. You know? I can't remember the connection to Kamala Harris. Why she's not, really being active in the fight against us. I forget what it was, but it made me, holy shit. Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. So, why can't just select group of special forces and ex-military and just patriots? Why can't they just all get together and just start go fucking popping these people? Get the intel and just start eradicating them. Like the fucking goats on Molokai. Just go eradicate them. How fucking hard can it be? You go to the right place, you might be able to get fucking 9 or 10 of them at one time. Couple frag grenades. Foop. Just fucking start. They're rabid dogs. They are rabid dogs. You don't fucking try to rehabilitate a rabid dog. You fucking shoot it. You put it down. Duh. 20-cent fucking round. Problem solved. Some people will go, God damn, Sheldon, this is extreme. Yeah, it is extreme. But these are extreme measures. These are extreme dangers poised towards our children. Our children. There are viable solutions to this problem. Now, you can't take them all out. You're not going to solve it overnight. But I'll tell you what, if it sends a message, if some pedo is standing next to another pedo and his fucking head pops like a fucking grape from 400 yards away, and his fucking body's standing there for 3 seconds before it realizes it don't have a head, tell you what, what's the pedo standing next to him gonna think or say or do? He's gonna think twice. It is what it is, man. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and I will not offer anything that even resembles an apology. If my stance and my feelings and shit, if it offends somebody, fucking shit, delete me. I don't give a fuck. If you're offended by that, then you're a fucking crybaby. Then fucking beat it. Delete me. But you know what? Tell me you did before you're going to. Or tell me you're going to before you did, so I can just fucking laugh. This shit is getting nuts. 10 or 15 years ago, in Walmart, you'd see all the posters of all the missing kids. And I used to think, how the fuck can there be that many runaways? But that was before, all this shit came to light. All the trafficking. That's before anybody became made aware of it. But it's real, and it needs to be handled in the most violent, extreme, with, manner that it can be done in. Messages have got to be sent, It is what it is. That's my thoughts. Aloha. Yeah. Oh yeah. P.S. How's Bud Light doing? Fucking dummies. Bud Light's shit anyways. Who the fuck? Anybody that drinks a fucking light beer, you're a fucking girl anyways. There's no light beer that tastes good at all. Sorry, it is what it is. Drink your fucking regular beer. Unless you're a girl.